What's up, guys, and welcome to another video, and let's get ready to wake up and react to another episode of Code Geass, Season 2, Episode 5. 4. I'm sorry, 4. Sorry, I'm crying. I'm gonna power through this. I have to record now before my brother gets on his game, so sorry. I know I'm probably being dramatic, but yeah. I'm not even gonna tell you what it's about, because you probably won't care. You'll probably think I'm being dramatic, so last time. So the Chinese, I guess you guys are saying the Chinese Federation did not they weren't taken over or conquered by Britannia. So that's why they're trying to rebel against the Black Knights, because the Black Knights aren't really they're not really helping them in any way. They're kind of just hindering them and kind of making them look bad, like, oh, I don't know, kind of like ruining their alliance with Britannia, I guess. Clearly Britannia doesn't really like them very much based on that last interaction we saw with them. What else though? There's that. We don't know if, well, I know Lelouch is alive because there's a lot of episodes left. But Rolo has a Geass to, stop time for everyone else but himself. And it seemed like he was going to shoot Lelouch. When he pulled the trigger was when the bomb went off at the Chinese Federation. What else happened? We don't know where Nunnally is yet. I think Suzaku was killing a bunch of people. I don't know if that was episode 2 or 3, but it's been a while. It's been over a week. Or maybe like 7 days. It's been a week. It's like yesterday would have been exactly a week. Today is like a day over a week. 8 days. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah. Well, not for YouTube, but for Patreon. Maybe. I think. So yeah, so it's been a minute, it's been a while. Anything else? So trying to remember what happened when I was editing. Lelouch pulled that whole thing at the mall just to kind of like get away so he could find Rolo, because he knew Rolo would be there and he got him alone, I guess, or he knew Rolo would follow him. But yeah, backfired. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. That's where we got to pick up. And we know Colin's kind of a little bit jealous, I think, of C2. But other than that, I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, let's jump into the reaction, guys. Is that Rolo?
A child?
He has a Geass so young?
That's right. I can't
He used it to take money. Oh, never mind. Was he a hired assassin?
The number of times they brush their teeth or eat a meal. Same with this. My Geass is suited to assassination.
I called it.
I've never known any parents or family. So
Who found him?
No. If that's the order I'm given, then my big brother shall be Lelouch Lamperouge.
He's never known any family. He's never had a family. Wow, that's fucked up.
Yes.
He's so easy to manipulate, you know what I mean?
I have no reason.
You know what's sad? It's kind of like, he reminds me of Moeka from Steins Gate, because similar background. Spoiler alert, sorry. But like, not really having, well, I don't know if she didn't have family, I don't remember that, but I know she felt like she had no one. And maybe she did, I don't know, maybe she didn't have family, I don't remember, but similar, right? He said he had no family. It's kind of like, you want to find your place and your purpose in the world, and sometimes, family can kind of give you a sense of placement, He never had that. Of course he's just gonna latch on to the first rope given to him, you know what I mean? Oh, you could be our assassin. Oh, okay, So he's a really easy to manipulate person, and it's like, how does he even know what right from wrong is? I mean, he didn't have anyone to teach him that. It seems like, at least. I don't know, maybe he was in foster homes, I'm not sure, but I mean, half the time those are terrible places. So I feel for him. This is why I feel bad. Like, he doesn't. So I think having an older brother and even though it was fake, he knew what it was like to have someone care for him and love him and have family for once. So when he was given that gift, probably the first gift he's ever received, it's why he latched onto it so much, you know? So I feel for Rolo. As much as I know he's a piece of shit, I can't 100% blame him for being that way. It sucks. Um it's nature and nurture, right guys? So my question now is who gave him the Geass? You know, like was it Vivi or was it someone else? I feel like it was probably Vivi because well, he didn't get to ask C2 yet, but like given it so young, that's crazy. All right, let's continue.
16, 17,
Mm?
18. What's that? 19.
What the fuck are you doing?
Since the moment you appeared, I've been counting the seconds to myself carefully, one by one. But now the count is out of sync. Why do you think that is? Rolo.
Whoa.
You can't stop time, no one can.
Can you just freeze
You've
people?
just altered my sense of time.
Hmm?
Understanding that doesn't help you. You still can't beat me.
Yeah,
That's
right.
absolute.
Instead he freezes.
No one can live in the same time flow with me.
Huh?
You're correct, Rolo, but that doesn't help you either. You'd like to kill me now, but you can't.
Hmm?
We both know the reason why.
I don't.
If I die, you won't gain either of the two things that you want. Two things?
Which is
First,
what?
you won't get C2 for whom I've been the bait in your hunt. But if you let me go, I can draw her out for you. I'll help you get her.
What? Lelouch, you're
Sell
so
out
he's
C2
lying.
like that?
No,
She
he
isn't
wouldn't.
worth my own life. Survival comes first. And what's the other thing?
He's in love with
Your
her.
life.
Bullshit.
Tomorrow, I'll lure C2 out and she'll be yours. Once that's done, your new future will begin. Don't worry, I would never lie to you.
Hmm?
Not to you, anyway.
Is he bullshitting? I don't believe that. You were ready to kill him 2 seconds ago. That was I don't know.
I thought the United States of Japan had been recognized by the Chinese Federation Council General.
He's going to be disposed of.
Oh, he is so smart for that. He's gonna make it seem like they killed him, and that way they did his dirty work. He's gonna do it. Because he knows that, like, I think he knows at least that he's been kind of like fucked with his mind is not his own anymore, right? And he's a pawn for the Black Knights, so he's like, he's got to go. And they're the fall women, or fall guys, all of the Black Knights. That's crazy. Okay, that was smart, actually.
Still, what's his motivation? It doesn't seem to be a desire for promotion in Britannia nor simple loyalty. Is there some other line of question I should be following?
He wants a
Dangerous
family more
cargo
than anything, I
has
feel like.
clearance. I don't have any time to hesitate.
He doesn't want to admit that, though.
Because tomorrow, Toto and the others are scheduled for execution.
Mm-hmm.
So what do?
I
Rolo
forgot
knows
about
my
that.
Geass now.
See, it's been so long.
Even if I manage to kill him somehow, the OSI would know that I've regained my
Yeah.
memories. If that happens, not only will be
Probably
Seems I'll have
killed,
to
yeah.
keep playing student until I can rescue Nonoli, an angel of death.
Yeah, ooh.
Team. The mission is what's important, isn't it? Who cares about the team?
Rolo! Oh
Is
my
this new
god.
Zero the same as ours, Zero?
That's
I wish
no,
you
you
knew.
gotta work with your
Either
team,
way,
dude.
Don't get your hopes up.
It's about
He'll
trust.
Probably abandon us again.
What was
No,
the
he
source
won't.
of the Explopha miracle? He'll never gain the support.
He doesn't know about them, though,
You've
does
thought
he?
it through that far, Lord Guilford?
In any case, I want him to show up.
So if he does show up, he's gonna be unprepared. Wherever she is now. What the fuck? Where the hell is she? What the fuck was I gonna say? Oh, maybe Lelouch does know about these, like, 12 Knights of the Round Table or whatever, because he was part of Britannian society at one point. Then again, or, like, the inner circle, I mean, like, royalty. But, then again, I don't know how long they've been around, so maybe they weren't around when he was younger. He's kind of out of the loop somewhat now on all these things. So, I don't know if he knows about them or not, but if he doesn't know about them, he's going to be fucked because he's not going to be prepared if he does show up, which I don't know if he's going to be able to because of the whole Rolo thing, but maybe. I just feel like he's going to be caught off guard. I don't know how he's going to deal with it.
Zero shall bring happiness to me.
What the fuck?
The Crimson Dynasty is dead.
Okay.
It's no use.
That was
Killing
savage.
him, controlling
He
the
didn't give
data,
a fuck.
disguising it.
Kaname Ogi, this is the end.
She actually feels bad?
Communications are are being intercepted.
Lelouch.
So I'm to deliver them to you face to face. Right. I'll be borrowing your identity.
Sorry, I keep pausing it. Was that what Rolo did? Was it what do you call it? A tranquilizer thing? Or he said steal your identity. Does he mean just steal his nightmare? It's not some type of weird thing where it can like change his face. It's like some like reverse flash stuff, right?
If it malfunctions in any way.
Oh my god.
Mrs. Kimmel,
Rolo's
no
in it.
problems with Vincent. Moving
Oh,
on.
it's a voice modulator thing. Oh,
Lelouch,
cool.
If you don't keep your promise,
That was
you'll
perfect.
die.
Lord Guilford.
Will he?
It's almost time
Too many
for
episodes left. Sorry,
the
dude.
remaining members of the Black Knights. The judgment of
Don't do it!
my friends. Don't move. If you go out now, you'll just die with them.
This better not happen. This better not happen.
Fought well, now let's die well.
You're mistaken. You're wrong, Guilford.
He showed up, but still. Hold back. We can't jump into this. If he's by himself, what can he do?
I see.
Oh my god, what is he
Snuck
gonna
up
do?
behind me. Zero.
Whoa! Whoa, whoa, whoa.
Guilford.
Very well. No one else will interfere with our combat.
Does he know
We
about
will
the
each have
Geass?
one weapon.
Agreed.
Oh shit. They all know about the Geass now, right? So he's not gonna like be able to trick him into coming out of there.
Borrow that shield.
What? But that's...
It will do. He's
Wow.
going into battle with a riot shield? So could it be possible that he is
Planning to kill himself?
Yeah, right. No.
Disappointment.
Do you stain your hands with evil to destroy evil?
Oh.
Or do you remain steadfastly just and righteous,
I
even
mean-
if it means surrendering to evil?
In either case, evil remains.
Yeah.
A paradox. Is it merely wordplay?
In the name of Cornelia!
This whole fucking show you talking about?
I
Yeah.
understand.
Yeah, what the fuck, man? He is so smart that he just figured, oh, let me just lift all this shit up because I Geass someone. Oh no, we're gonna make him kill himself now? Oh shit, Lelouch. Dude, he prepares so much. The fact that he Geassed that dude into doing all this. Like, and no one was aware of it. He's so, oh my god, he's such a genius. Oh.
Disgraceful!
Disgraceful. Oh, look at him surfing.
They're going to escape. Right into the Chinese Federation.
Look at her, she's happy. Oh, he was getting away. She started smiling. Oh my god. Did I say Guilford? I meant to say Ogie. I think I said Guilford. That Ogie's getting away.
So you're running after all. So much for your promise to give me C2.
Mm-hmm.
Lelouch. You were lying to me from the start.
Yep. Oh shit, who shot that?
Oh no. It's gonna be a direct hit.
Oh no.
Die in a place like this?
Oh my god, Lelouch! You took the fucking hit for him? Honestly, I thought his dad was standing there. I don't know why I thought that. That was probably really stupid. But his form was just so big, it reminded me of, like,
Why did you
Ainz.
save me?
Like, you know?
Because you are my little brother.
Dude, he cares about him.
Planted in me. The time that you and I spent together was real.
It was, and I think it was for both of
You're saying
them.
all the things we did up to now, they weren't lies?
Because you are my little brother.
Brother?
Damn it, Lelouch!
Eventually?
Your future is with me.
I love how Lelouch recognizes that this poor kid was just used.
Now, with one resounding blow! From this iron hammer!
He's gonna protect him. Yes! They protected each other.
What? Sir Kimmel, what's the meaning of this?
No, I just...
Don't tell me! You're one of Zero's men!
Oh!
If Lelouch dies, then my mission is...
Oh,
But what am I doing?
oh, the inner conflict. I love it! Oh, so juicy.
Miss Valletta, come on. We can at least go to the bathroom in peace. So what were you calling about?
About
Yes.
the Chinese consulate, of course.
He's
Oh,
covering
yeah.
for him.
Looks like a real mess down there. Oh no. If they find out what's happened, I'll be thrown out of the OSI.
And
Even
his
that
whole
person would-
purpose.
I understand. I'll keep my little
That
brother
person,
out of
his
danger
dad?
like that.
Mm-hmm.
Armed intervention. Withdraw at once.
Lelouch, Lelouch, Lelouch. Yeah, boy! Yes! Oh, this is so great, dude.
Protected. Whoever it is,
I
it's
can't
not
wait to see
an
his
accident.
story.
C2's
right there.
Honestly, dude, I feel like this kid's gonna end up sacrificing himself for Lelouch in the end. He's gonna die.
Britannia. You belong with me.
That's what he wants, guys, a place to belong,
We
man.
leave data like this lying around to control you. Trying to take Nonali's place, you little phony. I'll use
Never
you up
mind.
and then throw you away like a piece of trash.
Mean. Oh, I can't believe you just said that. Throw you away like trash. Lelouch, how do you not feel bad for him? I do. Oh shit! He's like, no! Try to take the place of my little sister. Fuck him! Oh my god, and he's killed a lot of people, a little assassin. Oh shit! Oh, okay. Is it wrong that I feel bad for Rolo? Like I said, guys, this kid was used. Maybe he was even abused by people on the streets, because it seems like he was like brought up on the streets, but I just feel for him. Like he had no family. He's never known love, probably warmth, kindness, and if he has, a very small amount. He just wanted a place to belong, which is why this kid was so easy to manipulate by the king, and Vivi, and maybe even all those knights. So that's why I feel for him. Am I saying what he's doing is right? No, 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 no. He is not. No, 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 no. I don't know if he fully understands what he's doing and like how wrong it is, because it's kind of like I said, I don't know if there was ever really truly someone there to guide him and show him this is wrong for this reason, this is right for this reason, this is good, this is bad. Again, I know all of this is a very subjective thing, and like going into the whole Death Note thing, it's kind of like, what is right? What is wrong? How do you know? Who decides what is right? Who decides what is wrong? And what makes them qualified to be the person to be deciding what is right and what is wrong? What are those qualifications that make you the right person to decide those things? You know what I mean? And who decides what those qualifications are to be the person to choose what is right and wrong? It's so very complex. It's so philosophical, I feel like, because honestly, how do we choose these people? I mean, where does it start? Does it start with just a feeling of wanting to do harm? Basic wanting to do harm. That is evil. But then it's like, why do you want to do harm? Does that make it not evil if you have a good reason to want to do harm? Like, for example, someone just killed my child out of cold blood. They just were walking past us, and we've never met them before. This is a fact. These are the facts. They've never met my child or me. They walk past us. They see us. They're like, kill them. Like, does that make them evil then? Because they had no reason to kill us. Or let's just say they killed my kid out of cold blood. Didn't have a reason to do it. And then I want to kill them because they killed my son for no reason. Does that make me evil then? I don't have a son. Let's just say Coda. Coda's my son. Does that make me evil then? I don't know. Like, how do you decide all of these things? It's so, I don't know. Is philosophical the right word? I don't know if it is. But I feel like it is. Maybe it's wrong. Someone tell me, because I'm dumb. Tell me in the comments what it is. But I don't know, guys. Like, I just feel like it's so like, a lot of people are saying on Death Note, well, you know, he's the right person to do it because he has the power to do it. I don't think so. Just because you have the power to kill doesn't mean that you should kill, or that you're the right person to kill. You know what I mean? I think it should go deep. Maybe I shouldn't should on people. My psych teacher said that. But I don't believe, and again, this is me, it's subjective, but I don't believe that just because you have the power to do something means you should. You know what I mean? Like, I think it runs deeper than that. Could or should run deeper, I don't know. So, kind of, if you want to be philosophical about it, go into it with Code Geass. Let's just interpret it with him. Because Lelouch has the power to change things, should he? Does that mean he is the right person to do it? I don't know. I'm just trying to reflect back on all this, after seeing all, everything that we've seen. Do I think he's the right person to do all this because he has the power to do it and that he's willing to do it? I think it all depends on your intentions and maybe how far you're willing to go, but maybe sometimes you're in positions where you have maybe no choice you have to make or can make is good. I mean, you can abstain. There may be consequences that come from abstaining. There are consequences that come from acting. So I just feel like it's hard. It's such a hard thing. Like, I do think now, after seeing all this, Lelouch was right to step in and try to change things. I do. I think that no one else really was willing to do it. No one else was ever going to do it for a long time to come. So I do think that after Lelouch has gone through all of this and learned from his past, like for example the whole Shirley thing, seeing that manipulating someone's memories, it is fucked up. But do I still think that Lelouch is very subjective. It's very hard for a person to be objective with who he deems worthy of not having their memories manipulated or rewritten or whatever it may be, because I mean he fucks with people's head on the daily with his Geass. So I mean, but again, I know he's trying to do all this, like what he said, it, I must commit evil to stop a greater evil. And I can understand that. I'm not judging him for it anymore because I get it. It's kind of like I don't know how else he can do it. I don't know if you can really do this and create change without doing some fucked up shit. I really don't. I don't think that anymore. Um, I don't know if everything he's done was necessary. I mean, it's kind of hard to remember everything he's done, but so I'm watching so many shows and it's been a while. But I do think that there are things that he has done that I can't really see him not doing. Like they were necessary. Anyway, so like I said, the whole Rolo thing, I do feel for the kid. And I wish that I hope I think he's gonna come around in some type of way because Lelouch is gonna manipulate him so much. Like I really thought he cared about him and that's why he saved him. No, it's all an act to get the kid to be on his side. He's just a Geass for Lelouch to use, just like his dad. Lelouch. Lelouch. Did you not just say last episode that what your dad did rewriting memories was fucked up and you regret having to do that to Shirley, and you kind of implied that you at the end of this we're going to try to undo that? But your dad's using this kid for his Geass and now you're going to use him for his Geass. You're a hypocrite, sir. You're a hypocrite. You know, it's kind of like I see growth and I think Lelouch is taking some steps forward and then the motherfucker takes a step back. So it's kind of like, yikes. I don't know, Lelouch. I really thought you were making progress, sir. But he is. I mean, he cares about his men. I don't think he just saved them just to save them because they're bodies for him to use. I think he actually cared about those people and that they actually um, earned a place in his heart. Or I don't want to say they earned it, but they've grown on him. He cares about them all now, and it's nice to see that. But Rolo has not. He's taken the place of his little sister, and like he said, "You little phony, I'm gonna use you and throw you away like trash." That line was just so great. Oh my god. But I feel for him. Like I said, I just don't. This poor kid. But he's doing fucked up shit, and he has to know somewhere deep down that it's wrong, right? Even if no one taught you, do we have? Is that something that has to be taught? Like, the mindset of, oh, I shouldn't harm someone. I mean, I think it takes a certain something to get you to want to hurt someone. Like, something has to happen to you, but to just kill someone, like, out of nowhere, like, oh, he heard our conversation, gotta go, boom. Like, this kid doesn't even blink, right? I mean, it doesn't bother him. Like, is that something that has to be taught? Like, feeling something when you kill something. Like, feeling remorse, regret, anything. Like, is that something that has to be taught, or is that just a natural thing? I don't know. I think probably it has to be taught. Like, I don't think he'd really understand why killing is wrong most of the time. I don't think killing a psychopath who's killed plenty of innocent people is wrong. I'm sorry, I don't. But I like I think it would take Rolo hypothetically losing someone he cares about like Lelouch to understand why it is that killing is so terrible and should be avoided at all costs if it can, right? So, I don't know, guys, like I don't know. So, but we can see that, like, he even admitted that that was the first gift he received. I think I guessed that, last episode, but, so that whole thing, and then, the fact that he was kind of struggling with killing Lelouch, right, this whole time. He kept saying, I'm gonna kill you, but when it came down to it, he struggled. Um, and I think it's partly all the memories they had, but he at a point in the episode thought, oh, it was all fake, blah blah blah. But in the end, when Lelouch manipulated him, me too, um, into thinking that he actually cared, all those memories were real. He hesitated, like, oh, wait, I really had a brother then? Someone finally actually cared about me for once, and they weren't just using me? Really? Like, that whole thing, like, ran through this kid's head, and it it makes me feel for him. Like, I feel bad for him. Um so yeah, like I don't know. So that's what makes me think in the end he's gonna sacrifice himself for Lelouch, because Lelouch is like one of the first people to actually care about, well, we know it's fake, but care about Rolo as a person, and not just for a Geass, not just for his power. Uh kind of. So, what else? I think that, well, Lelouch pulled by, like, lifting, because he knew the structure, I guess, where it would lift up and it knocks all the people away. Because I was like, when he was saying he was gonna get rid of C2, or not get rid of her, but like give her up, I'm like, yeah, okay, you love her, bro. You're not just gonna give her up like that. Like, I don't believe that for a fucking second. That, and then like what the fuck, shit. Like, what did he do? Oh fuck, I lost my train of thought. But yeah, I'll just stick with this for now. It'll come back to me, I'm sure. But I'm like, yeah, I already knew he wasn't actually gonna give her up. I knew he had some type of plan, because they love each other. They already kissed each other like twice. They've been through so much. I mean, she's part of his whole plan. Yeah, no, that wasn't gonna happen. So yeah, I knew that wasn't gonna happen. And then the whole Chinese Federation thing, like, I knew that they clearly didn't want to work with the Black Knights. I thought that they actually cared about that eunuch guy. I don't know his name and his position, but um, the fact that that guy was just so willing to kill him, like, clearly he didn't like him for some reason. I don't know why. I don't know what he did prior to this whole thing, but whatever. He hated him and wanted to get rid of him, and it was smart of him to use the Black Knights, make it look like they did it, or just blame it on them, whatever. So he got rid of somebody and kind of had them do the dirty work. Well, they're the Fall guys, and that was just like, that was some like Lelouch level stuff, kind of like. I mean, it impressed me. It really impressed me. I was like, wow, this guy is not playing around. And I don't know. I mean, he clearly doesn't want to work with the Black Knights. I think it's because he doesn't want that ruining. He doesn't want the Britannians thinking they're working with them, because it would ruin their like alliance. And even in this alliance, I think there's a power imbalance. I don't think that they are equals in this alliance. I think the Chinese Federation is still kind of a bit afraid of Britannia, because otherwise, why act like this? Why rebel and get so angry at that guy when he's saying, yeah, I want to work with Zero? I mean, yes, it could be partly because you're being forced to work with someone, but I just feel like it's stemming from a bit of fear, because there was hostility in that scene when we first met them, when we saw the interaction between them and the Britannian, that one, I think that new viceroy. So I just feel like they're not on equal footing. So, and there's like definitely is some I don't know if it's resentment, ill will. They don't like each other. um, and then with freaking Cornelia, we don't know where she is. It doesn't seem like Guilford thinks she's dead, but he doesn't know where she is. So I don't know what's going on with all that, but hiccup. Sorry, we gotta figure that out. Anything else? And we saved the day. We saved all our people. Pretty good. Pretty good ending to an episode. And that Lelouch is gonna, use Rolo. That was one of the last things. And we gotta figure out where Nunnally is still. Anything else? I think that's it. I think I talked about everything now. Yeah. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And okay, wait, no. I kind of wanna turn this a little bit. Okay. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell to be notified every time I upload a video. And if you guys want full reactions, you can catch that on my Patreon. Other than that, I'm going to get out of here, guys, and I will catch you in the next reaction.